In the past years, Mbale was known as the cleanest town in Uganda. This was supplemented by a couple of sports facilities like the Children's Park, Cricket Ground, Mbale Sports Club, and Mbale Municipal Stadium that made it unique. However, the state of these facilities is worrying. We managed to visit the historical Mbale Municipal Stadium, where many national stars were nurtured. This stadium was officially opened in 1952 by Governor Andrew Cohen, but one may say it has served its purpose after hosting a number of national and international matches, including East and Central Tournament in 1982 and 1998. Mbale has been a hub of producing national stars like the late Paul Hasule, Charles Ziraba, Bwire Jr., Bwire Sr., among others. When you reach this stadium, it leaves a lot to be desired. The sewer system, door frames, and windows are all in sorry state with a table around the stadium. Mafabi Fred is the chairperson of Mbale Secondary Schools Sports Association, who decries the state of the new Mbale Municipal Stadium that he says has been left to rot.
First, most of the facilities that are supposed to make it a standard stadium have been depleted. This could be because of pressure, because it's almost the only ground that is for training. All schools actually, like I talk now, there are 3 schools now using the ground for training. There's also a club also training. So the pressure on it is too much. If you look at the field itself, it's not even a field now. It's just like a beach. There's no grass. So the field is deteriorating each other day.
Ali Madoi, the current stadium manager who has been working here since 1984, puts the blame on Mbale Municipal Council.
For 2006, Council over Industrial Division, tegulanga kwa de padlock, wa de buso, wa de okusayisako, oba okulongoosa sowegi, oba okukola ki. Ngate at least sometimes kituufu eby'omupiira tebikyali mu ssente. Naye trade show, ne overnights, ne crusade, birina ssente ezireetawo, naye teziddawa.
The stadium, which was one of the best playing pitches in the country, has been run down following years of neglect. The Mbale Municipal Public Relations Officer, James Kutosi, says the municipality is surviving on a small budget that cannot cater for rehabilitation of the stadium.
But there have been activities going on. The stadium has hosted shows, has done what? Much as it is in a poor state. The state it is in, it is a pity to have a facility like that as a council. But when you look on the one hand or the other, you find that the resource envelope you are having at hand cannot enable you to do that until you solicit for external help. And we have looked forward, we have had friends who have trying us to connect us to different funders here and there. And so soon we may unveil a very good, encouraging report of what is going to happen on the stadium. You will notice that Mbale Municipal Council is going through a holistic revival, both in terms of infrastructure, roads, what, and then the sports area, the sports department is also another one that the council should focus on.
Nabirekera Katonda nango kumekifo sirina mu mutima ogugamba no mutima ogulumirwe kitundu.
Madoi says that even government officials and members of parliament have not offered any solution to save the historical stadium.
Government ya NRM mulanga gwenjikubira nti tebasosola muki mu bisaawe mu byemizanyo muki mu ggwanga betolole Uganda nga bweri batandikire naddala Mbale. Ekisaawe kyaffe tekirina buzibu. NRM bweba eteseemu teyinza nakuteekamu ssente nnyingi, naye emyaka 3 angambe NRM kyerinnya mu bufuzi tetulina kwadi ekintu kimu kye twali tuteeseeko ku stadium. Ne ba MP baffe betulonda bonna tewali kintu kye baali batuwaddeko.
National Council of Sports Technical Committee member Hajizbaili Kaliwango says mismanagement is due to wrangles resulting from ownership of the facility.
This mismanagement of that facility is also coming up as a result of wrangles in ownership. That stadium belongs to National Council of Sports, which is government of Uganda, and Mbale Municipal Council is holding on it in trust. However, because there has been no intentions of government coming up of late to do something, I think it became a problem up to where it is.
Though there is contradiction in management, there is still hope for innovation of Mbale Municipal Stadium.
But one thing I know is that we're in advanced stages right now of discussing with the private partners to go into a private-public partnership in the redevelopment of Mbale Sports Stadium to international standards, that to be a stadium that will attract in even international FIFA games. I think by next week the private partners that we are going to have their request reviewed, and then we see what is required to have an understanding, a partnership with them to see this one developed.
We don't need to bring a private investor to develop Mbale Stadium. I want to assure you that government has got the capacity. One of the reasons why we had delayed in government or as National Council of Sports is because there was a time National Council of Sports was going to undertake the renovation of Mbale Stadium. That was in 2012. And the government came up with a policy of constructing, renovating and rehabilitating a stadium in every region.
Government has a deliberate policy of private-public partnerships, where the government partners with private companies, private business entities that are into long-term financing, and then the recoveries are made over time when the facility becomes performing. I don't want to have to develop into an area of contradiction. This is Mbale Municipal Stadium, and for everything done is done with the advice of government that can be followed. But if we have public-private partnerships, it is working in Kivu Stadium. If a public-private partnership is working in Kivu, what is so special in Mbale that it cannot work?
Ruwega Ibrahim Kasinga. This is my story.